felt really supported yesterday by my sister-in-law when she came to pick us up from the hospital. When we were getting discharged, it was just really nice having somebody there that's just gonna like help support and bring us home. So this morning, my neighbor, she dropped us a text. She said she left a little care package for us, and I was just wondering what it could be. So they brought us food. I feel so seen, I feel supported, I feel loved, I feel like this is exactly what I expect neighbors to do. Yeah, I feel so much support. So they brought us 100% apple juice, which I will be drinking, and I love that it's the small ones. It's so considerate. It's the small things that actually make the difference. And then they brought fresh beef lasagna. My husband is vegan. He said he's gonna drop the whole vegan thing and just like enjoy the food. Love it for him. And then some butter pie chicken. Gotta love this type of energy, like food that is just easy to put in the microwave and just like enjoy.
Maybe I can come here to show you how to bath the baby.
Okay. Her presence just being here just felt like a really big long hug, exactly what I needed. I felt like I needed somebody older, who's wiser, who knows how to like direct the conversation of how to take care of the baby, somebody who's like actually there. That's kind of what I've been needing. I thought I was gonna get that type of like TLC from the hospital, which I got a lot of, but it's just not the same, especially when it's not like your people, if you get what I mean. So she came through and like her energy was just amazing. She came with that little bottle of the yellow linen thingy. Like you trust the mama to do something like that. So she greeted us, checked on how we're doing, did we even sleep, and then the baby woke up, she washed her hands, and she just like checked on the baby. So one thing I like about her is that she is a nurse, so she comes with a wealth of knowledge on how to like take care of the baby. She showed us how to look out for jaundice. She checked his umbilical cord. She says he's drying very well. She also just checked like his body parts, right, like if he's good. And then she checked how I hold him when I'm breastfeeding. She gave me some pointers. She showed me how to like latch him like better. She also just checked like my nipples. Like my nipples are fine, they're not cracked or anything. She also just encouraged us to like breastfeed and stuff like that. She shared the benefits of breastfeeding, when we should transition to feeding him like solids after 6 months. She checked if he pooed. He hasn't pooed yet. She said she's going to show us how to do some exercises and obviously show us how to wash the baby. I haven't washed him myself, so yeah, like she just came in with like a wealth of like experience, and she was just imparting all of that knowledge, and we love it when aunties do that. We do, don't we? We love it so much. Ooh, good boy. Good boy. Oh, he burped. It's amazing. Yeah, she just gave us a lot of pointers on parenting, her experience obviously with breastfeeding, and that we don't really need to get a lot of things that we don't feel like we need, like just stuff in general like prams and all of that. We must just take it like one moment at a time. So she also asked what I have in my hospital bag that they gave me. She wanted to see like what products I have, what I need and stuff like that. So I showed her like everything, like all the pamperses that I got, all the creams and all the things that I have received, and then also just made a list of like my preferred like baby essential stuff. So right now she and my husband are out. They went to get a bathtub so she can show us how to bathe the baby. She also got, oh, there's also gonna get like towels and just a whole lot of stuff. I'm sure I'll show you guys when they do come back. They're just gonna show us how to wash the baby and just like other stuff. She also checked on me, like how are my nipples doing. Like I said, they're not cracked. So she checked on my bleeding. So I'm not like bleeding anymore. I'm just having streaks of blood. And then she also checked if I've got enough sanitary towels. One thing I really appreciated was also when she was talking about how I should establish like my own type of morning routine where I wake up, I bath, or I wake up and I just feed the baby, or whatever my routine will look like. I don't even know. But she really encouraged me to have like a morning routine, a day routine, so that when the baby's sleeping, I must just be moving around and doing stuff and not feeling like I need to be sitting or sleeping the whole time. She also just encouraged me to rest. I do feel a bit tired. And she also said I must just continue eating healthy. If I eat healthy, then like I'll be able to produce like good quality milk, like so many things. I'm probably even saying half of these things wrong, but it just really felt like a nice warm hug. Also, can I just tell you that the girl down there, she's good, but it's just a little stingy because I did get a episiotomy, and yeah, that's a bitch. Basically, let me show you what Auntie bought. This is 3 to 6 months. I do love that I get a lot of clothes that are 3 to 6 months. I don't need to worry about buying any 3 to 6 months clothes. It's got a little text on it that says newest member of the pack. How sweet. Almost reminds me of Buddy. I miss my dog. Painful. This is 0 to 3 months. Mara guys, this 0 to 3 months stuff is so big, hey? It's so big. Like tell me this is 0 to 3 months, but then it's also the same size or maybe a little bit bigger than this one of 3 to 6 months. Also today he was wearing some 3 to 6 month clothing because like I said, we were out of clothes to give him. And then we also have this 0 to 3 months. This is like nice and thick. This is so cute. Love it. It's gonna be looking cute, my baby. Also, I've got so much baby clothes, guys. Ugh, like it's a lot. And it's like the same period. It's 0 to 3, 3 to 6, and it's like nothing after that. So after that, like I'll be buying myself clothes. This is something long for like a really cold day, and like winter is around the corner, so it's always it. My brain is just fried. This is 3 to 6 months. Very, very nice. And then I went to Paed, like I said. This is sleeper stuff. And I bought him this other one from Paed, but let me tell you, it's so big. So this one is going to be wearing it up until 24 months, which is great. Because, you know, we want this. Also, this is like a sleeper, and it's got like pins, but where am I going to get the ones that are zipped at an affordable price that's easily accessible? He's going to be wearing these tonight. And then I got him this because there is another matching one that he can wear on top. I just wanted to get him long sleeve stuff because I realized that I've got a lot of short sleeve stuff. We took him to the ped 4 days after he was born because he looked yellowish and he hadn't pooed since the last time he pooed when he was born, and we were concerned about that. The pediatrician asked me a series of questions that made me realize that I do not know what I'm doing. She asked me simple things like, how often do I feed him? I didn't have a schedule. And how many times do we change his nappy? I think I was changing his nappy at that point twice a day, which is crazy. I blatantly lied to the pediatrician because I didn't want to feel embarrassed. So the takeaway here is that we had to buy a breast pump so that we can track how often he feeds and how much he feeds. And then also we must write down how often he poos. This was actually quite informative for me. It was a pivotal moment that made me realize that I need to pay more attention to what I'm doing and not actually just do stuff for the sake of doing stuff. I think he pooed. He pooed. Oh, he's pooping. This one he poos after we paid money. Well done, my baby. Last night I set this up. This is what it looks like. And yeah, I didn't really get any milk, only because this morning I realized that that's one of the configurations that I did were wrong, and then also I had just finished breastfeeding the baby, so I just did not have milk supply at the time. The pump is working. My pet peeve with it is that it makes too much noise. So yeah, there's that. So this morning So last night I slept like crying, like I cried. I just felt like I'm not producing enough milk, and I felt really emotional, and I low-key catastrophized a lot of things in my head, and then I just ended up sleeping, right? Then when I woke up, I just felt really emotional, like so bad. I think I was just being more on the hormonal side, and it was triggered by the fact that I just felt like I did not have enough milk, and then I could not get out of bed. I actually ended up having to call a friend of mine, and she really held my hand. She said that I should get out of bed, I should drink some water, make some juice, get some fruits, make some food, and then like I should do all of that while she's still like on the phone. This is like 6:30 in the morning, guys, and she's on her way to work. So she really held my hand there. I did those things, and you know, I didn't feel better, but I was just like, oh well, whatever. I also like the fact that I really got to express my vulnerability with her without having actually sharing what the problem was. I just feel like it's really nice to be able to feel supported without having to detail exactly what went wrong. She really said that she is a safe space, and I truly from the bottom of my heart appreciate that level of effort. It really made me feel heard. So thereafter, like I cried a lot, guys. I cried for like a good hour. My husband was even worried, so I chatted with him, we debriefed, and he was so encouraging. He just made me realize that I don't need to catastrophize everything, and that most of the time when we are approaching situations, we must always approach them with a level of maturity in our thinking, which I think is like such a big hit, because I honestly had a lot of expectation coming into postpartum, thinking that I will actually have a servant coming to give me food. I'll be in bed all day doing nothing, but I actually have to be busy, you know. I'm a mom now, but then it doesn't change the fact that I am still the old me, like old me still there, somewhere in there, and I need to continue doing things that excite me. Yes, I can't be as intense because my body will definitely take a kick, but I should just continue doing like my normal stuff, right? So I'm done folding laundry. Great, I just need to pack it. So yeah, I should just continue with like doing stuff, even if it's a simple morning routine.
Darkness, love down
fingers. I wish I could stay this tiny, but like I want him to grow at the same time. He is so cute. He's got the lightest hands. Guys, this is such a beautiful experience. And his hair, I really like his hair. Yeah. He says growing a lot. How did I get it? Oh, but this is really nice here. I'm so tired. Didn't realize how tired I was until I came back from a really amazing nap. My husband commanded me to nap. He's such a team player. He also just changed the diaper. I really love the support that I'm getting from him. I also slept really nicely last night, but then I just feel sleep deprived. Yeah, there's just so much going on. I guess my body's just changing so much. My parents are on their way from Limpopo. I'm going home tomorrow. I thought it would be lovely for me just to be at home, to be taken care of, you know? And also just for my parents to see the baby while he's still small. My stomach is growling. I guess I'm hungry. We've got leftover food from yesterday that I can warm up, but right now I'm thirsty. He made me some tea, so I'm gonna drink that. I think I need to just replenish my body with some fluids and just more fluids so I can make milk. I also want to pump after this and then also just watch maybe one episode of Grey's Anatomy just to relax and have some downtime. I was busy thinking about baby's clothes and their needs. Guys, I'm dressing him in the same 5 baby clothes, you know, because when they get dirty, like I've got 3 onesies now, I'm gonna hand wash them, and when they get dry, more likely than not, they're just the ones I grab. I just wanted to mention that so that you don't feel like you need a lot of things, because you really don't. And then also the baby, he sleeps a lot, like a lot. So like this morning I got to do a lot of things. At least in the beginning I've got a lot of time still on my hands, even though I need to be using that time to rest, which I slept while he was sleeping, but not all the time can I do that. And then also he eats a lot, and then now he's pooping, and I've never been so excited to see poo in my life. I just feel like it's such a great thing for him. And I thought I would be really disgusted by poo, but it's just not a thing. It's just not a thing. The challenge that I'm having is that he's peeing outside of his diaper. I don't know how I can fix that or anything like that. What else? So he sleeps well, he eats well. Oh, and yeah, we'll just give him some love, you know, some TLC. Oh, he's looking at me. Okay, let me just stop and focus. So it's been a week today.
That's amazing. And how are you dealing?
Oh, it's a lot of things, hey? Like,
are you coping?
Yeah, we are coping.
If you empty the boob, then the boob will produce more again for the next 3 hours. And then again. So every 3 hours, every time your baby drinks, then you also pump, and that's how I build up my yes. Every time baby drinks, pump the other boob.
Yes.
And then next time reverse it, then you swap it, then you swap it. Moringa capsules.
Moringa capsules.
Yes. I drank, the lady that helped me with the breastfeeding also said that to me. And I told all my friends when they were pregnant.
It's this green one with a brown.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
She's giving me these gems. She said like 3 things are important. I'm going to set a timer, 3-hour timer. In fact, let's do that now. Hi Siri. Set a timer 3 hours from now. So she said I must breastfeed the baby with one boob, and then I must use the other boob for pumping. I need to go get the pumping thing and get started. And then she said I must just get into the habit of feeding him every 3 hours even if he's sleepy. And then she also recommended moringa capsules for breast milk. I'm gonna try them out. In fact, I need to be buying things online today. And then she said something else as well that I felt was like important that I just forgot. And she said a lot of things that were important, but it was just really nice talking. Oh, she said that I must like cry, let it out, speak to somebody. Yeah, I think that's what I remember. Yeah, I think it's really important to connect myself with other people because I'm such an isolating person. Like I do most of the things like by myself, and like people are really open to just wanting to be there, especially friends and people who've been like through it. I just need to open up myself to being vulnerable towards other people and wanting to take other people's information and not be so like isolating, because I am like that. Yeah, I also need to call this other friend and just thank her for being like available for me. Guys, there's just something about prioritizing relationships that makes me feel like too sensitive. You know, like I'm such an emotional person, and I realize now that it's so important to have like community, and I really need to be making that a priority.